You can't turn it off, actually.
This is the best part.
Little Miss Dynamite kicking it off.
I love that you brought this upstairs.
I know. That was a tree that was bought for me back in the days when I didn't believe in having Christmas trees or trying to celebrate Christmas in any way. Back when I was I don't know what I was, an unchristmassy person, and it got me in the mood, and it still makes me smile. And we change the batteries every year now, and we let Brenda Lee bring us into Christmas week. It's December 20th, and this is our 40th week of streaming live from Sunday afternoons wherever we are located. We are back in Nashville, where it's quite chilly and quite wintry, especially compared to Key West, where we spent 4 weeks. We're going to be going back to Key West at some point soon. They've hired us to keep working down there, and so another outside distanced show, and we're real happy to be able to drive for days. Jaimee drove.
The whole way. I love it. I love to drive.
I had to stop her. She wanted to drive 17 hours. She was hypnotized. I'm like, let's stop in Macon.
It was a good thing we stopped.
We went from Key West to Macon, which was 12 hours or so, right? And then got a hotel, and then went to Nashville the next day. It's not bad, a 12-hour and then a 5-hour. 5 or 6, depending on Atlanta. So welcome, everybody. We have Eliza Gilkyson with us here today. She's in the green room. Michele's in the green room. If you're coming to us from Eliza's page, welcome. I'm Mary Gauthier. This is Jaimee Harris. Eliza is here with us. We've been doing this every Sunday since the shutdown, and we'll keep doing it until further notice. I don't know. I would have never imagined we'd be doing it this long, so I'm not going to try to guess how long we're going to be doing it. So that said, what do we have to tell you? Probably upcoming shows, but we'll do that at the end. Let's just play some music. Oh, yeah,
I mean, this seems pretty exciting. You want to...
Okay, yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell him. Voila. This represents 7 years of work. I cannot tell you how hard it is to write a book. I would not recommend it, but I'm glad I did it. And this is called a galley. This is advanced readers copy. So they send it out to people who are going to assess the book, I guess, and tell me if it's good or if it sucks. I'm so excited to have this, and I'm also quite terrified. It's my first book, and I honestly did my very best, so if anybody thinks it sucks, all I can say is I did my best. We worked really hard, we being, oh my God, so many people helped me. Suzanne Kingsbury, Allison Moore, oh God.
Beth, our friend Beth.
Beth Langen in Boston was editor number 1, primary reader. Carol Caldwell, Elizabeth Dicegard at St. Martin's Press. This book has a lot of eyes on it, not just mine, so I feel comfortable knowing that I've been checked by a lot of people and corrected in many instances. So let's play some music. Oh my God, it's good to be back with you. We have been just kind of nuts here. When we got back from Key West, there was so much to do. We couldn't even open the door. There was so much mail. There were so many packages and letters and stuff. And Jaimee's been
I'm
gone
depressed.
crazy with the.
I've just been depressed.
She got depressed. She got overwhelmed, and then she sort of
Gave up.
went fetal position. But she's back. You're better today,
I'm
right?
better today, yeah.
You played a private show for your patrons.
I did, yeah. That was
For
really
all the
fun.
people who are on Patreon supporting her, you played a show, and I see this morning you have more energy, and every day will be a little better. Getting overwhelmed is easy this time of year for sure. Our Lady of the Shooting Stars, was that you last night? Did we dance a whispered waltz? Did I hold you in my sight? When morning came with open arms, she lifted you from me. Sunlight burned my eyes away, now I cannot see. Our Lady of the Shooting Stars, as I face the early light, all that I can think of now is joining you in flight. But I have followed gypsies, girl, lost my way home, held the phoenix to my chest and ended up alone. If I move to you, will you move to me? If I move to you, will you move to me? Our Lady of the Shooting Stars, teach me how to know. I wanna feel my thoughts go dark and rest inside your flow. I'll awaken without fear, breathe the cool, clean air. With your words on my lips, your will is my prayer. If I move to you, will you move to me? If I move to you, will you move to me? Our Lady of the Shooting Stars, look what you've done. You led me to the water's edge, running from the sun. Are you in the briny mist? Do seagulls scream your name? Their wings suspended by your love, or do I reach in vain? If I move to you, will you move to me? If I move to you, will you move to me? I like that bass part you're playing there, Harris.
That's fun.
Really nice. Oh, gosh. Well, we may as well play the Key West Christmas song again, since
sure,
we got
yeah.
another, 5 days till Christmas or something? Where are we, on the 20th? Yeah, 5 days. We don't even know what we're doing, do we?
We have no idea what
We
we're
have
doing.
zero plans for Christmas. Not a thing. What should we do? Let's just build a fire and watch movies all day.
That sounds great. That movie we saw last night, I can't stop thinking about it. It's like,
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
oh my gosh.
Viola Davis will get an Oscar nomination for that role, we predict. Oh my God, what a movie. It was a play, and the playwright is
August Wilson. Is
August
that right?
Wilson, and they're turning a lot of plays into movies right now. And this one, we found it to be very compelling, and Viola was unbelievable. And Chadwick Boswick's last role, but the action is in the dialogue. There's no car crashes, no fantastical scenes. It's an intelligent movie, and it's a relevant movie, even though it took place in 1925.
27. Yeah.
27. The costumes or wardrobe, amazing.
Like the first frame, you're just sucked into that.
Oh my God, they
immediately.
created
It's just everything
a
about
world.
it is so well done.
Yeah, they created a world, and
Yeah.
we watched the behind the movie story, half an hour of that, and then the New York Times did a big expose with the actors today, and I read all that. I sent it to
I
you.
saw that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I read it.
yeah. So, let's just watch movies. Let's watch a lot of those. They say the Bee Gees movie's really good.
I keep hearing that.
Let's
yeah.
watch that. We just light a fire.
I have a
watch,
whole list.
watch movies and get Chinese takeout. And there's Christmas. We figured it out right here, live on the air with y'all. Christmas 2020. On the couch, Chinese takeout, movies, Netflix. Okay, we're done. Oh my goodness. We're also gonna go. There's a women's safe house up the street, and there's 17 women that are living there. We're gonna go to Trader Joe's, right, and just get a bunch of stuff. Get them each a bag of good stuff. I know what I would want. I lived in a halfway house before, twice, when I was younger, and I know what I would want. Everything was sugar. All things sugar. Chocolate-covered almonds, chocolate-covered raisins, yogurt, peanuts, hot chocolate, some of that great Trader Joe's Christmas tea with the peppermint.
I suggest we get a box of that for us.
A box for everybody. Or just
a
fill
box
up,
of Christmas
fill a
tea
bunch of
frosting, yeah.
bags and put them in a box and bring them over there. And that's the best thing to do, right? Our best Thanksgiving ever was when we got to serve at the clubhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we served at the Recovery House Clubhouse here in Nashville one year, and that was the best Thanksgiving to serve is what gives me joy, actually. So here's a song written about living under a bridge on Christmas Day, and I wrote it in Key West a couple of decades ago at this point, I think. And it comes from walking across the bridge and seeing a Christmas tree tied there, and looking under the bridge and seeing a bunch of guys that live underneath that bridge. And I started a conversation and asked them their name. Asked the guy who responded to me what his name was, and he said Davy. And so I made up this little story. But it's true. I promise. Davy stole the Christmas tree from Kmart last night. Red ribbons and silver bells, angels dressed in white. He tied it to the bridge rail so passing cars could see. He did a little dance up there, looked down and smiled at me. My bed is a lawn chair, cushions keep it soft. I sleep in the open air under the Southern Cross, next to the golf course by the Hyatt Hotel. Davy, he's a friend of mine and we get along pretty well. Christmas in paradise, under the Calky Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, and the landlord forgives. Snowbirds on the golf course wear Bermuda shorts and polo shirts. Some play pretty good and some play so bad it hurts. We pick up their golf balls that fly over the fence. We shine 'em up a little bit, sell 'em back for 50 cents. Man, it's Christmas in paradise. Under the Calky Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, the landlord forgives. Now, I won't lie, we just get by, but we'll be eating good tonight. Christmas dinner's at 5 o'clock at the Church of Lights. And they don't care who you are, and they don't ask what you done. Come on down, bring your friends, they got plenty for everyone. Man, it's Christmas in paradise. Under the Calky Bridge, where the warm breeze blows so nice, and the landlord forgives. The radio plays Christmas songs as we get high. Davy shouts, Merry Christmas, y'all, at the cars passing by. Davy shouts, Merry Christmas, y'all, at the cars passing by. Nice. Thank you, Jaimee. I think we ought to switch gears and bring Eliza in. Say hello.
There she is.
Hey.
Hey, I loved hearing that song. God, I love that song. And that was a nice little jingle bell. What was it? What did you do? Jingle bells?
Yeah, she's inserted jingle
Jamie,
bells.
you're rocking it.
Rocking it. My one-note solos.
Yeah,
Just
well.
like Tom Petty.
I just love that song so much.
Oh, thank you, Eliza. It's good to have you with us. We
Yeah.
miss you so
Yeah,
much.
miss you too. I was thinking, I just remembered last year we were Three Women in the Truth. Well, there was all four of us, but it was right near Christmas, and we said Christmas is coming, and then you go on stage, Christmas.
Great.
Just like the Grinch. The whole room cracked up.
Oh my gosh.
Arg.
I'm the voice of all those who don't actually know what to do with themselves on Christmas. I'm the little voice that speaks for the ones who don't know where to go or how to get through it without feeling like a guest, and all of that stuff is what I have to deal with. And you know what? The last few years have been so much better. Jaimee's family has been so embracing, and my family has gotten so much better. I'm not sure. Maybe I've gotten better. I don't know.
Oh, that's a nice thought. For any of us to, make a little progress one year to the next.
If we just have more time, How's things? You're in New Mexico, is that right? You're in Taos?
Yes, we've been
outside
here
of Taos?
since May, and all's well here. We've had snow, which is unique, and I've gone many years without being here, so it's beautiful. We feel very lucky.
You're not usually there at Christmas, right?
No, and I miss my kids.
Yeah.
Everybody's in Austin, but we actually packed the car up and we're heading. We were going to go the next morning, and then that night, the governor called a travel moratorium, and we thought maybe we won't be able to come back. So, there's COVID everywhere, and Texas isn't in great shape. So we just felt like we shouldn't make ourselves be the exception. We should stay in one place, like our governor asked us to do. So we're still here, and we miss the family a lot, but now's not a good time to go gallivanting around visiting family. So
Yeah, we feel the same way. We opted to stay in and be careful and err on the cautious side. And actually, we just made our Christmas plans live on air just now. We're going to watch movies and get Chinese takeout.
Yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do the same. We can't get Chinese takeout here in New Mexico, but we'll get some enchiladas.
Get some
I like that
mole sauce for us. Gosh, I love the food up there.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Oh my gosh, I love being up there with y'all. Is that little restaurant that got hit by the dust devil or
They
some-
completely recovered. Their patios open, and they got it together right away. They couldn't afford to lose much time, but that was weird. I mean, it was like
Oh my God, it's
a
one
dust
building.
devil in the mountains is really odd.
Oh my God, and it's one building and miles of dirt.
Flat. Yeah,
How
I
they
know.
found that one building is
yeah.
so strange.
Yeah, it makes you think. Start believing in fate.
Or bad luck. I'm not
karma,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's good up and running because it's a little mom and pop restaurant. It's really good.
Yeah, they're all struggling here for sure, but we're grateful we have a blue governor who actually really is paying attention to the science, and so it feels great to have somebody like that pulling for us.
Yeah, and the takeout situation's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like to support the small restaurants, but we're not going in. We're just getting takeout from our favorites, and boy, are they happy that you order it online and they bring it to you. You pay them with credit card and they bring it to the window of your passenger side and drop it in. It's that simple.
Yeah, as awful as COVID is, it could have been so much worse if it lived on food. We'd probably all be dead.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, you're right about that. Well, we'd love to hear you play some songs.
Happy
and celebrate-
thoughts by Eliza Gilkyson.
Uplifting cheer. Mary and Eliza bring joy for the season.
Joy to the world. Joy to the Well, I will. I'll do my one happy song you were telling me about. Since solstice is coming up, I do have songs that are kind of, I call them spiritual songs for atheists, and this is one of them. Through the looking glass into another world where all is still. Majestic silence calls me, and I will walk on through the looking glass, reaching for a place my eyes can't see, wandering in the nighttime where I'll be at dawn, walking on and on through the green fields and the minefields to learn how love feels on this ocean. Is a mirror of my heart, the great devotion game. Beauty beckons like a pot of gold. Once upon a time I walked a road like this, through the looking glass, crossing the dark waters of my loneliness, living for the glimpses of life's holiness, through the looking glass. Stars don't have to tell me where to go. I've lived enough to know I want the whole of love, walking on and on through the green mirror of my heart, the great devotion came. Beauty beckons like a pot of gold. Once upon a time I walked a road like this, walking on and on through the looking glass, through the looking glass. So I'm going to do one more, and then we'll get back to Mary and Jaimee, which I look forward to. Visit, even if we have to do it online. I'm just glad we're doing it. This is a new song from my most recent record, which is called 2020. It's songs geared for this election year, this political year. And this is the last song that I wrote for the record. I was in a hotel room about a year ago. I was out with Richard Thompson, and I thought I had all the songs ready for the record, and this song popped out. Australia was on fire, and it was just so grievous, and so this song came out of that. It's called Promises to Keep. I found myself recommitting to the earth and to some sense of fairness in this world. Dark of night, I can't find my way to sleep. Thoughts and prayers will never make things right. I have promises to keep. I've been hoping there'll be some way through. All our loved ones will be fine, but no one knows what it'll come down to. So I'm just looking for a sign. We're on fire, we're on fire, we're on fire. Put some wings upon my feet. Fill me up, inspiration's fire. Get me out into the street. We're on fire, we're on fire, we're on fire. Following the brightest star, letting my conscience be my guide. There's no road map gonna tell us where we are. The fire of love burns deep inside. I've been crying in the dark of night, with miles to go before I sleep, with thoughts and prayers
Awesome.
Great.
Oh God, as you were playing, so many memories were flying across my my dashboard.
Yeah, same for me when you played. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I was remembering that show right after the election of 2016 that we played in Massachusetts.
We're so low.
Me and you and Gretchen, and we were all just so low.
Oh, I was terrified. Yeah.
It's like a-
And it was hard to come up with a, shiny, happy set, as I recall.
we actually, like we have the
We started-
soundtrack for it. We had the soundtrack for it.
We did.
That's exactly right.
But you know what the beauty of it was that we had each other.
I know. And sometimes you laugh the hardest when you're the lowest.
I know.
Oh, we had some good laughs. Seriously funny.
Oh man, it was a really, really long feeling that lasted. It's still there, but I think it's starting to be in the rearview mirror. That
Crawling
feeling.
to the finish line.
Yeah, that feeling that was just so much of, like Hal in God's name, shock, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Eliza and Gretchen and I toured together for years as Three Women and the Truth. Gosh, how many years did we do that?
Shoot, I don't know.
A
Off
lot.
and on, yeah, since 2014 maybe.
Yeah, quite a few.
2013,
It was
yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
I hope we get to do it again.
Yeah, that would be fun to have a touring life again. That'd be novel.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine, isn't it? Right? Like, this
Well,
is
my
our life.
record came out literally the day that they just shut down everything. And you guys were stranded in Seattle.
We were in Seattle. Yeah.
Oh my God. And I was flying into Seattle, and that was where the seat of COVID started, really, in Seattle.
We know. We've
Yeah.
never been so scared. It was
Ah,
such a
you
terrifying,
trapped. Yeah.
terrifying experience.
Yeah, and I had a plane out. I was literally going to cross in the air with you, and it was like the day before. I was like, I don't want to fly to Seattle. I don't think. Yeah, so my tour is just completely. I was like, my record came out. I was like, womp 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 womp. No place to go.
Well, your record did well, though.
Well, it's certainly, thank God for folk radio. Got to say, man, they did me good. They did me right. So they're and everybody rallied, because we count ourselves as being incredibly lucky. We have roofs over our head and able to do live streams, and we're hanging in.
Yeah, and we're able to connect globally through this incredible medium. I want to thank everybody from all over the world for jumping onto our live stream and being part of us getting through this. People are thanking us for doing it, but you guys are helping us too. Like we're doing this together, I think.
Yeah, I feel so good after I do a live stream.
Me too.
I just feel like, it's that feeling, of connecting with people again. And you realize that symbiotic relationship that we have with our audience, it's like it's such a equal exchange and a lot of gratitude.
Yeah, it's a two-way street. I'm not sure audience actually knows that we get as much as we give, but it's a privilege to be an artist, and it's a privilege to stand on a stage and play, and it's a privilege to sit in a chair and live stream and have people come, and it's a gift to us to have the privilege of doing it, really.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to sit around with a microphone and a stage setup and play to ourselves at home. That would be like zero fun.
Well, why don't we go to Italy for a moment, and then we'll bring you back for a couple more songs.
Sure.
Thank you. Let's go see what's happening in Venezia, outside of
Venezia.
Venice. Michele Gazic, how are you?
Ciao, Mary. Ciao, Jaimee.
Ciao,
So great
Michele.
to see you for the 40th week. Unbelievable. Welcome to Italy. It was so great to listen to the beautiful song from Eliza this time. I remember that night when we played together at the Kerrville Folk Festival, when we still had a touring life. And I remember very well that day. You, Eliza, Gretchen, Jaimee was on stage too, Barry, and I was joking with Barry about this. The Barry, the piano player, that me and Barry are part of the truth. Three women and the truth. I remember that,
That was
and
a
I
great
love that.
gig. We got to play the Late Show at Kerrville Folk Festival as a big group, like a
Mike Hardwick too.
super group.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Mike Hardwick on guitar.
my
It was
gosh.
big sound.
Yes, big sound,
It was a
fantastic.
fantastic night. Yes,
I
it
have
was.
such great memories, and I can't believe my hero Richard Thompson was there listening in the wings of the stage. So unbelievable. So I still treasure that day in my heart. I'm so grateful that I had the chance to do that. But I am grateful, as you said before, that we are doing this because we are still connecting with our friends, the people with love, our fan, but they are friends also. So we had a chance to know better each other. So this is interesting anyway. Here in Italy, the situation obviously is not so great, but it's not anywhere in the world. So we are now going in the direction of another lockdown for the Christmas time. That maybe is good. So maybe this will try to stop the pandemic, the numbers, the figures that are still growing in Italy. So between summer and the 6th of January in Italy, everybody will be stuck at home again. But I hope it's the last time. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Who knows? But I am happy that we can do that. And I was thinking about my Christmas time when I was a child at home with my parents. I was always forced to play my violin, obviously, for the family, for my relatives, and and uh, and I don't know. I loved it, but I also hated this ritual. But this time, uh, because this is so unusual, I will play for everybody a Christmas song, just like when I was a child at the table of my family. If you are ready for that,
Thank you,
We are
Mike.
ready for this.
Thank you,
yes.
Maestro.
just like when I was a child. So
Michele, I identify with that. Although not a violin player, but as a guitar player, self-taught. Every time the family would ask, to sing at Christmas, it's like these chords or these songs have 8 million chords in them. Like I don't like for guitar players. It's just like, oh my gosh, my tiny hands, so many chords. I can't remember.
yes, so many
intense.
chords.
Too many
Anyway,
chords.
I really hope my mom was listening tonight. So
That's great.
That was great, Michele. That was just
thank you.
great.
This is just also for fun and to try to celebrate something together. Anyway, we are still together, so this is great. So I am dreaming for a future on stage again. But anyway, the great gift for this Christmas is that we are still sharing the joy of our friendship. So we can perform, we can enjoy time together every Sunday. So this is a great gift. So I am
it's something to look
happy
forward
for
to
that.
every week.
Yes. That's why one of the reason why I'm still here. That's for
Well,
sure.
well, it's crazy and beautiful, and who would have imagined it? But life itself is a dream. So here we are.
Yes.
Oh gosh, and if I don't see you before, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. We're going to be having movies and Chinese food. And
Yes. My Christmas will be not so different from your Christmas. Maybe beside the Chinese food, maybe I will have some Italian food. But anyway, many movies for sure.
Well, you know why Chinese food? When I used to live in Boston and not celebrate Christmas, I had a lot of Jewish friends, and they all went to Chinese restaurants.
Yes.
On Christmas, it was the busiest day of the year for the Chinese restaurants. And
Oh,
so I
yes.
learned
Yes.
that the Chinese restaurants will be open. So I know we can get takeout at the
Yes.
Chinese restaurant.
Yes, I know that, and I have many Jewish friends too. And in last years, they used to fly and to go somewhere Christmas Day because usually flights are
No one
empty
flies. Yeah.
for Christmas Day. Yes, and I remember that great Chinese restaurant in Boston. You remember? And we've been together for my 50th birthday. I can't
Yes.
forget that.
Lobster
Yeah.
with ginger and scallion.
Oh, yes. Can't wait to be back.
Salty, spicy squid.
Yes.
And what's the greens that we get? Gai Young.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm
Guylain,
excited.
yeah.
I can't Goulayne. What is it called?
Guylain, is it
Ah,
Guylain?
Guylain.
Yes,
Garlic.
yes.
Oh my God, it's good. Yeah, I'm ready
Yes.
for Christmas now. I have nothing to worry about. I know what I'm ordering.
Yes.
We love you, Maestro. We'll see you next week.
After Christmas. Merry
After
Christmas,
Christmas.
everybody.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart. Crescent City disappearing in the rearview mirror, just like she's always done. Spend my life running from the ghost of the Vucare and that dirty spillway water in the noonday sun. Daughters of charity left their mark on me. Keeping secrets, or it just makes you feel alone. Magazine Street stole from me, and I never thought I'd find my way home. Thank God for you. thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Yes, I do. I was just another junkie jonesing on a Greyhound bus with a 20-year ticket to a tortured mind. Siren sorrow, cigarette butts, my Jesus in pieces, broken as a highway line. Thank God for you. I thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. You give me something no one can take away. You saw right through me and loved me anyway. Oh. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Wake up in the morning, I thank God for you. Jaimee Harris. It's some poking me in the eye here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my own hair. Little Harris, we'd love to hear you sing a song.
Okay.
We'll bring Eliza back in a moment. We have full almost half an hour, 40 minutes left. We'd love to hear you sing one. What you got for us, Jaimee?
Well, last week seems so long ago. I can't even remember what I played last week.
Last week
But
was...
it feels like a lifetime ago. But so I don't know if this is a repeat or not, but I feel like playing this song I wrote with my friend Graham Weber.
Love is Gonna Come Again.
Yeah.
Yes, I love this song.
I'm so glad.
I love your songs, but this one here, I don't know what it is about it. It's got that sparkle. I don't know. Some songs, I mean, as a songwriter, some songs just sparkle, and you don't know what it is really. There's not a word for it, but it has a to me a feeling of a end credit on a movie. I've said that before, but it does. It feels like the credits are rolling in this song. The movie resolves. The characters either get back together or don't get back together. It's a love story, but we don't know. And this is the song for that, I think. And
Thank you.
what do I know? I thought Hillary Clinton was going to win. So
I think a lot of people. She did win.
I know.
I mean, that's. She did. Anyways. I was like, let's not go down the presidential alley again. I do remember now last week what.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Love is gonna come again. Maybe when you're not quite looking. Maybe tonight, my friend. Maybe when you're driving, love will call and you will fall into a place you never thought you could fit in. Love is gonna come again. I know you don't believe me yet, stuck inside your head, wondering what you could have said. In that bed, love will find you and remind you of the things you thought you'd give up feeling. Love is gonna come again. I know it hurts like hell right now, and only you know how. No one can tell you when. Oh, but love is gonna come again. Lying in your sheets alone, hiding from your telephone as it echoes through your empty home. No way of knowing if you'll have anything close to what you had then. Love is gonna come again. I know it hurts like hell right now, and only you know how. No one can tell you when. Oh, but love is gonna come again. Joy will find its way to you. Maybe it'll come with the morning dew, right where those flowers grew and butterflies flew on their wings. They always bring the kind of peace to ease your grieving. Love is gonna come again. Oh, love is gonna come again.
So beautiful, and you sing it so well.
Thank you, Gauthier.
Oh my gosh, I get lost in that. Yeah, the sweetest voice. Oh my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
All
It
right.
made me think of going to the butterfly place and
Oh, I know the butterfly place in Key West. There's
gosh.
this butterfly place that is like you walk into a giant terrarium, and it's loaded with a lot of species of butterflies and turtles and what else is-
flamingos.
They have 2 pink flamingos, a lot of birds. It's an incredible place. It feels like you walk into a Disney movie or something.
Yeah, it's trippy.
It's trippy.
It's really trippy.
Let's bring Eliza back and see how things are going up there in New Mexico. Hi.
That's pretty, Jaimee.
Thanks, Eliza.
Well, okay, it's my turn.
It's your turn, huh?
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to do this song of my grandmother's. I was when you sang about love is going to come again. I made me think about all the people that are alone right now, and people who are single who have wonderful social lives and active lives where they get lots of hugs and affection from their friends and their networks and loved ones, and they can't have that right now. So I thought, because every woman knows that one of the best things she can do is spend alone time, not in a relationship, not and really it's a rite of passage almost, where you really learn to dig deep into yourself. And so I thought I would send this out to the people that are alone right now. It's not going to last forever. You'll have those hugs and that affection again. But I think just being in nature right now is probably it's one of the things when you're alone, you really develop a relationship with nature. And so my grandmother wrote this song, and it was, obviously she wrote it when she was very alone. And it's called The Solitary Singer. This was written by my grandmother in 1949 as a poem and put to music by my dad, who had a folk show in the 50s. And this was his theme song called The Solitary Singer. Dark comes down like a bird in flight. Most good people have gone to rest, but us poor fools who wake at night, when we're lonely, we sing our best. Listen and hark, out in the dark, a mockingbird in the tall oak tree. He busts his throat on a high, sweet note. Nobody knows he's there but me. He sings his best when nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Dark comes down like a heron's wing. Honeysuckle is in the air. That's when I like to sit and sing. Nobody listens, but I don't care. Out in the swamp by a firefly lamp, an old frog fiddles his double bass. Over the hill, a whippoorwill sings her note from a secret place. She sings her best when nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Well, that was The Solitary Singer by Phoebe Hunter Gilkyson, and music by Terry Gilkyson, my dad. He had a Armed Forces radio show in the early 50s called The Solitary Singer, and he started out by doing old folk songs, and then eventually he started writing his own stuff. And so anyway, I'll do this song also from my latest record, the 2020 record. This was a song one of the first songs I wrote for the record years ago. I wanted to write an anthem that people could sing when they were marching and at gatherings, and also when we were doing shows and we wanted to sing-alongs and stuff. And as Mary knows, to write a good sing-along, you have to write a pretty simple chorus. So, and that was always a challenge for me. So this is one of those ones that I hope you'll sing along from wherever you are. It's pretty easy. It's called With Peace in Our Hearts. We're gonna walk together, arm in arm, with peace in our hearts. We're gonna walk together, arm in arm, with peace in our hearts. We're gonna walk together, arm in arm, so our sisters and brothers won't come to any harm. We know we got peace in our hearts. We're gonna walk with We're gonna walk with every color and tribe with peace in our hearts. We're gonna walk with every color and tribe, 'cause we're stronger together when we're on the same side. And we know we got peace in our hearts. We're gonna stand for the earth and her children too. Peace in our hearts. We're gonna stand for the earth and her children too, with peace in our hearts. We're gonna stand for the earth and her children too, 'cause it'll take everyone to make this dream come true. And we know we got peace in our hearts. We're gonna stare into the face of the hateful mind with peace in our hearts. We're gonna stare into the face of the hateful mind with peace in our hearts. We're gonna stare into the face of the hateful mind. All we gotta do is let our love light shine, and we know we got peace in our hearts. Yes, we know we got peace in our hearts.
Yeah.
Did you sing?
Yes.
You know, Mary and I have taught, and as you all know, Mary's a great song instructor, and we've taught some classes together here in Taos, and we've had a lot of fun. And Mary does one of the teachings that she does is write a song with a really simple sing along chorus, and she has very specific requirements for that song, and it's amazing the stuff that people write in our classes. They write such good stuff, but Mary's got a very, very strict format for it, and it really forces you into writing a really sing-alongable chorus.
I love teaching songwriting with you, especially up there in beautiful New Mexico. I hope to God we get to do it next summer. Gosh.
Yeah, well, that would be so great. But if not this summer, then we'll figure out a way to do it again. We've got to. It's so much fun.
We'll be vaccinated by August, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Liza, I just would love to hear you play another song.
Well, thank you. Then I
Let's
will.
do it.
Thank you. All right. This is another sing-along. Why don't you guys... we can't sing together, can
There's
we?
just a little bit
little
of delay. I
delay,
wish
yeah.
we could. Somebody in the tech world is going to figure this out. But
Somebody's got to do it, yeah.
That makes me so sad.
I know. I think it's one of the hardest things
Torture.
about this whole thing, yeah. Some people, I know, I have a friend who does a Zoom workshop with kids, and at the end they all sing together anyway, and it just turns
It's a
into this
train
big
wreck.
garbled mess, and they just decided they don't care.
it still feels good and you laugh.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. All right. Well, this is a little love song to the earth, and maybe nice for solstice. And I am doing the solstice show on the 27th on my Facebook page, and it's all going to be really just honoring the feminine there in the solstice and the feminine archetype. And this is one of the songs. As I journey through my life in wonder, I'm struck by your beauty divine. With your blue seas and skies, a feast from my eyes, and your fragrance of sagebrush and pine. I have loved you since I can remember. Your water is my holy wine. I'll be faithful and true, for I pledge my life to this beautiful world of mine. Oh, beautiful world, dressed up in your colors so fine. I promise to share and handle with care this beautiful world of seasons. Your mountains all covered with snow, and your flowers in spring. Like a bird I will sing to the sunset and the hills all aglow. And in summer your gardens of plenty, and the fruit from your orchard and vine, and your bounty in fall. Oh, I love it all in this beautiful world of mine. Oh, beautiful world, dressed up in your colors so fine. I promise to share and handle with care this beautiful world of mine. Yes, I'm yours till the end, when love's rainbow will bend o'er this beautiful world of mine.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
It's so sweet to see you guys. It's really weird because when you're doing this, you're looking at yourself and it's like, oh, well, what's my hair doing?
Yeah.
That was one of the weird things to get used to, is
Yeah.
to look into the audience and see thyself.
Yeah, you have to kind of gloss it over and just think about them.
The comments help.
Yeah, or don't look at the comments when you're playing, because then my brain goes.
Yeah.
I
No,
look
can't
at
do
them. I look at
You
them.
can handle it. I can't.
Every now and then a wacko jumps in and says something stupid, but ain't that life? Most people are wonderful. Well, I guess we'll play one or two more and have you on for a finale, if you wouldn't mind hanging.
Hanging, yeah. That's my
Great.
day.
Thank you, thank you. And just want to let everybody on the stream know that the tips that you're sending us will be divided amongst everybody, and we're really grateful for your support. And if you're struggling, as so many people are, please don't feel like we expect it. We just appreciate it if you can, and if you can't, we get it. Hard times out there, and so many people are unemployed, and it's not just musicians that aren't working right now. There's a lot of businesses that are on their knees. Hotel, restaurants, all facets of service industry, and God, Broadway's been closed. All of the tentacles of show business
arts.
or the arts.
The arts,
The
yeah.
arts, yeah. Well, let's play some, but first let me do a little commercial.
Oh, sure, of course.
If you haven't yet, I would like to encourage you to buy my bundle. 10 CDs in a box, all 10 that I've ever made. This is my life's work. $50, and I've got about 6 masks left. They say Mercy on them, if you can see it, yeah. So for the first 10 people that buy the bundle today, I will throw in a free Mercy mask. Just pop it right in. 10 CDs and a Mercy mask. $50. Merry Christmas. Oh, my God. And of course, as always, I'm happy to handwrite lyrics for you. I've been writing quite a few Mercy Now lyrics. As you can see, I'll handwrite the lyric, get it in a nice...
Or any lyric you want.
any
right?
lyric.
Not just Mercy. No.
Not Mercy. Any lyric to any song I wrote. And I'm happy to get that out to you quickly. What else? Always have t-shirts. Yay, t-shirts. Mercy Now, size small to XXX. And Jaimee has a Patreon page. I'm not sure it's a page. It's a Patreon where people join and for as little as $3 a month, get special shows and songs and insider stuff from Jaimee Harris. And I'm not sure what she was doing, but she was buying a lot of lot of cards in Key West. I'm not sure what
Yeah,
that was.
so for a certain level, I send postcards, or I even have like a little Polaroid camera. And so sometimes it's postcards, sometimes it's Polaroid, sometimes it's both. And we found a lot of good postcards in Key West. So that's happening. And then I also have a holiday sale going on my website right now because I'm moving some merch. So if you enter the code JINGLE at checkout, you get... I know. I knew you were going to laugh at me.
Postcards from the Edge, and enter the passcode JINGLE for special.
For a special. Look, it's the best I could do, okay? So, look. Never speaking.
Jingle.
Between the Calvin Coolidge thing and the jingle thing, I'm just...
It's awesome. It's
I go-
awesome. Oh, that's right. Calvin Coolidge was last week when you interrupted my brilliant story with a digression that was quite funny and more interesting than my story, and I had to concede. Quite a big thought. That was actually a paragraph.
Anyways, if you enter the code JINGLE at JaimeeHarris.com/store, I'm trying to... I got some new merch coming in very soon, and so get your discount, and then once this stuff is gone, it's gone. Not to be replaced.
Well, I guess... I reckon.
What happened?
I don't know.
What
Energy
happened?
slump. Give me a cappuccino.
Would you like this? It's also an excuse for me to show off my wonderful Emma Swift mug.
Emma Swift. You think she'd come on the show?
I think she would totally come on the show.
She made a beautiful Bob Dylan songs record, right?
Blonde on the tracks. Mm-hmm. It's great.
We should ask her. And is it her husband or boyfriend?
Husband, I think.
Her and Robin should come. We'll ask. Calling. Hello. All right, so we are going to play this song and send it to the people who are most struggling right now with loss and grief, and I'm including myself in that. I have had one hell of a year of losing people that were very close to me. I guess they remain close even though they've passed over. They'll always be close now, outside of space and time, but the losses have really mounted, and I'm just kind of reeling. So this song is a hopeful song for the souls of the departed. And we're sending this out for the folks who are really struggling right now. And we know you're out there, and we're thinking about you. May eternity hold you in the hollow of her hand. May a soft wind enfold you as you travel distant lands. May the moon and stars delight you as the daylight dims. Till the morning sun warms your face, till I see you again. May you lay down your struggle beneath the silver sky. May a summer rain inside your dreams whisper lullabies. May there be no more sorrow and no more pain. May you sleep inside the stillness dance of the night till I see you again. May you never be a stranger. May you never feel alone. May you reunite with family and friends. May they walk you home. May love embrace you in a dance that never ends. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. May you rest in gentle arms till I see you again. Beautiful, Jaimee. Let's swing back to New Mexico.
All right, Eliza.
I was watching you on the Facebook. Stereo man.
Stereo man.
God, it's such a drag we can't sing together. Are you asking if I want to do another song?
Yeah,
All
why
right.
not?
Thank you for the sun. Thank you for the full moon. Thank you for my true love's face and our lives in love consumed. Thank you for the stars, a home along the river. Thank you for the ancient groves and the fishes, brown and silver. All things running wild, grass enough for grazing, water flowing clean and pure. All the beauty that saves me. Thank you for the dawn, oceans rise and fall, and children born to carry on, and the end that's always calling. Thank you for the songs. Thanks for all my good luck, all the things that don't go wrong, and the hopes that won't give up. Thank you for my tears, loved ones who forgave me. Thank you for my darkest years, all the sorrows that made me, and the beauty that saved
Oh, yeah.
We love that song. We love all your songs, but we think of that one often.
Well, there's lots to be grateful for, and often the worst of times brings that out.
You know, gratitude is a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. To connect with it really is, you know, it's how I stay sober, actually, is to find a way to, no matter what the challenge is, for me, just to find a way to be grateful that I'm not high or drunk is really you know, powerful. I don't know if gratitude's an emotion or a thought or a hybrid. I'm not sure. It's both, isn't it? Is it a verb? Is it a noun? I don't know. Thank you.
Just glad we feel it.
Yeah, your song brings it forth too. Thank you.
Thanks, Mary. Thank you.
Well, we sure love spending time with you. This was far too short.
Yeah, let's hang out again.
Sooner rather than later. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you guys.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks
for having me.
Playing. Thanks for bringing the good stuff onto the screen today. Thank you.
My pleasure, and love you guys.
We love you.
Great to hear you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, this will be our last song before we see you again. And in between the now and the then, there'll be a holiday. And on that holiday, Jaimee and I will watch Netflix and eat Chinese food. And so it is. And so it is. Hit the hammer, hit the gavel. That's it.
I really want to watch An Affair to Remember soon.
An Affair to Remember? You want to watch that?
I want to watch it.
Didn't you have me watch that last year or something?
I don't know. I usually, when it gets cold, I like to watch that movie.
Okay. All right,
I don't know if I made you watch it. If you did, you might have fallen asleep.
I might have fallen asleep.
It's definitely a movie if you're not in the mood. It can make you
Currently
fall
falling asleep at 9 o'clock. I don't know what the hell.
Right, yeah.
Uncle Mary, Grandpa Mary is now 9 o'clock to bed, 5 o'clock in the morning up. It's not my choice, but it is my life. I've been up before sunrise for months now. Even in Key West, that's just my new reality. Reckon it's hormones or lack thereof. Anyway, thanks everybody for your tips. Thanks everybody for your generosity. You guys have been amazing through all this. Oh, thanks for hopping on the live stream, and thanks for the comments. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the love, and thanks for being so gracious to everyone. And really, we are grateful for all of you. Thanks to Eliza Gilkyson again today. Please go to her website, buy some of her merch, get her songbook, get that new record 2020.
The songbook is so cool. I love it.
The songbook's cool. It's more than just charts. It's got a story to it. Thanks, Michele Gazic, for the beautiful Christmas song on the violin from Venice. The maestro's been playing with me for, I don't know, 15 years, maybe more. I haven't counted it, but we can't wait to play again. And of course, thank you, Jaimee Harris, for all you do, particularly to make sure this happens. If I had to do this myself, I would lose my mind. Jaimee is the technologist here. She fixes it when it's broken, and she makes it work, and we want to thank her. And Betty Sue.
Betty Sue, I was going to say, we always have to thank Betty, because
she's the one we call when things start smoking.
yeah.
10 minutes into the show, and Rodney Crowell's still not on. Like, oh, no. It's like, where are you, Rodney? Well, couldn't get the camera on. Like, we'll call Betty Sue. She shows up in her ambulance and gets it running.
She puts out fires in my life, too, I feel like. She's just
she's
the
a
best
godsend
person,
to all of us. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Hope you have a nice holiday, and if not a nice holiday, I hope you get through it without too much sorrow. God bless. Well, my father sure could use a little mercy now. The fruits of his labor falling right slowly on the ground. His work is almost over. Won't be long, he won't be around. my father, he could use some mercy now. And my brother sure could use a little mercy now. He's a stranger to freedom, shackled to his fear and doubt. The pain that he lives in, it's almost more than living will allow. I love my brother, he could use some mercy now. My church and my country, they could use a little mercy now. As they sink into a poison pit, it's gonna take forever to climb out. They carry the weight of the faithful who follow them down. I love my church and country, they could use some mercy now. Every living thing could use a little mercy now. Only the hand of grace can end the race towards another mushroom cloud. There's people in power who'll do anything to keep their crown. I love life itself could use some mercy now. Yeah, we all could use a little mercy now. I know we don't deserve it, but we need it anyhow. We hang in the balance, we dangle between hell and hallowed ground. And every single one of us could use some mercy now. Yes, every single one of us could use some mercy now. See y'all next week with Lynn Miles from Canada.